right now we're at the top of our property. The driveway is up here. Behind us you can see the 2 acres that we cleared, and we wanted to do a little video today about the process of clearing this land.
So when we were deciding what to clear, first thing that we did, we came in, as soon as we bought the property, we came in, we actually camped in a tent on the property, and we cut down just the really small trees just so we could try to observe the property better. It was so thick with trees, you couldn't even really see anything or kind of see how the land was flowing or any key lines or anything like that. So we came in and just removed enough for us to kind of get a better idea of what was happening on the property. We wanted to try to clear 3 or 4 acres to begin with is what we thought we would need. But once we had a chance to slow down a little bit, observe the property, we decided just to start with the first 2 acres because we didn't want to over clear and then have regrets about, oh man, we shouldn't have cut down these trees. So we just wanted to try to cut down the least amount of trees as possible. We're going to be doing a silvopasture. We wanted to select the nice hardwoods, leave those, and just every hardwood that we could, we tried keeping them. So all the trees we did cut down, especially the hardwoods and the yellow and the white pine, we're going to mill those and dry them in our solar kiln and use those for building the property.
And we also wanted to keep any trees that bear nuts.
Oh, for sure.
Because that is actually free food for the livestock, so why not?
I know we cut down one walnut tree and I was so mad. I didn't realize what it was because when we were clearing, most of the leaves were off the tree, so
it was harder
to identify. But it was a small one. It was only like a 6-inch walnut.
Okay.
So we just got one of those.
Okay.
But we used the wood for something. It's in the hardwood pile.
Okay. So when we cleared, we went in and selectively took out some areas to allow some of those trees to flourish and get more room, more sun. Of course, let the sun down on the forest floor. So we really want to focus on forestry management on this property. So
a large part of the property, we're going to try to keep it as natural as property. Probably not even clear any of it, if ever. Especially it gets steeper along the edges where the creeks are. We have a very natural border for a lot of wildlife to flourish. Mm-hmm. So and as we thin out, we're going to be using pigs to help us clear and clear out the underbrush.
We have red maple. We may have some sugar maple, I'm not sure. But right now we've identified a lot of red maple. So we are going to try to do maple syrup next year. So I'm excited about that too. It's going to work some years and some years it won't.
It may just take us 10 years to get enough to make a pint. So we'll have to see. What we can do.
Hopefully not. We actually love getting to the point of harvesting. So even if we don't produce an abundance amount of whatever it is that we're growing, or if we're doing maple syrup or whatever it is, it's the process of getting there that we really enjoy. Some things we already know from past experience, but some we have no clue about. So we're just kind of learning along the way, and we really enjoy that process too.
Like harvesting maple syrup, no idea.
Yeah.
So that we have to learn.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be fun to do it with the boys too. Because
right.
I think that's one of the reasons why we're doing this, because we want to learn and we want to teach them how to do things and where things come from, not just from the grocery store shelf.
So the land clearing video is just a quick overview. We got some time lapse in there, just showing briefly how we did it. So it's going to be pretty quick, showing what we did. And as had the crew here for land clearing, I started building the Homestead Starter at the same time.
And you can see it there in the background, right there.
And it's raining again. It's rained every day. Well, I got here on Friday and it was raining. Worked on Saturday and it was raining all day. At least this morning, it didn't rain for a couple hours, but now it's raining again, and tomorrow's gonna be even better because it's supposed to snow. So let's look forward to that, of course. And it's raining again. And the sunshade I bought works great for the sun, but it's not waterproof, but it does slow down the rain a little bit, so that's cool. We are gonna clear about a 2-acre area. It's not a square rectangle, it's kind of odd shaped. Just clearing a spot, getting down to where we're gonna start. So this machine just pushes down the trees like nothing. And yeah, I'm stuck right there. It's been raining all day, super slippery. So that kind of is gonna slow me down getting out of here. So the blue tent is where the Homestead Starter is being built. So we're doing one burn pile. Most of the branches and stuff we're saving for chipping later, but we have so much branches to chip. It would take us years to chip those by ourselves. It'd be insane. So it's better to burn some, and plus we'll save those ashes that we can mix into the compost. This will be the larger pile of pine. This is the hardwood, so we don't have tons of that. We'll do pile of pine. There is the Homestead Starter going in.
This is our 7th day of clearing and my 4th day on the Homestead Starter. We got the mobile home demo complete and all the debris removed. We also have the old RV camper removed that was sitting up here. We saved the steel frame to build a flatbed trailer. So we're in the rough clearing phase now, and once we finish taking down the trees, we'll use the skid steer with a rake attachment to rake out all the debris and then level the ground. This pile in front of me gets buried. It will generate some fill dirt, but it's really difficult to dig because of all the rocks once you get a few feet.
That huge pile gets buried. That huge pile gets buried.
And this is our pile to be chipped at a later time.